All right, and we're rolling. Perfect. All right, before I get into this 13, 14-minute long heartfelt video, run the intro.
We go, come on. Who gon' pray for me? Take my pain for me. Save my soul for me. Baby, this is what you came for. What my talkie wants, yeah, my talkie gets. Taki rumba.
Hi, everybody, it's me, Sonata Vibrate, or Ash, however. So, I am just here to do a small little thank you slash goodbye for now video for Ox. Um, so funny story. I was planning on doing this a little while back, but then I saw Shy's video and I just kind of like froze and I was like, oh no, we both had the same exact idea. So after I watched it, I literally messaged her and I was just like, so I literally wanted to do that same exact thing. She was like, oh, see, I was gonna ask you, but and then we just start like, just going on tangents and I'm just sitting there realizing like, oh man, like even though we talk almost every single day, sometimes we just don't communicate properly, which is not on her. It's on me. I should have said something too, but I digress. But anyway, so during that little conversation, she was like, "Oh, like, it would have been great to collaborate on this so we could have given both sides of our story about like, Ox impacting our lives." So, I'm here to tell you my half of the story. And to do that, I got to go back to the beginning, like, 3, 4 months ago. So, in the beginning, I was just scrolling on YouTube, as one normally does when they're trying to, find something to watch when they've already watched everything else. I was scrolling through and I watch a lot of like different YouTubers who don't really play League react to like League content, especially like KDA stuff. And I saw one of his videos up there reacting to KDA. And I'm just like, my first initial thought, oh, he's adorable. Okay, click on it. Once it loads up, he gives his high beat, high energy intro, and I'm just sitting there smiling. And I'm just like, yo, he is so cute though. So then I watch the entire video through, and then I go onto his channel and watch a few of his other videos that he's got up. And one of them is like, like him actually playing League and talking about like, how he wants to get better at the game and such and such. So as the not crazy person I am. I swear I'm not a crazy person and I'm not a stalker and I'm not a creep, okay? I just may have, you know, gone to his video and zoomed in on his name on League and found him and sent him a friend request. But a little bit before that, I actually put a comment up on one of his latest videos that he had out at the moment, basically just telling him who I was. I've been playing League for a long time and I would love to, help you understand the game more. There's a lot of League lore out there and there's a lot of new stuff to try to learn, especially if you're coming into this completely new. So I was just there to offer my support because I have been playing since 2012. So I've seen a huge chunk of the champions that's currently released. I've been there to see them get released. I've been there through a bunch of this different lore, through all these different game modes, through all of the crazy item changes. And like, I just wanted to be there to offer help. He actually hearted the comment, and I was like, oh, cool. Maybe he'll actually talk to me. Um, and then a few days later, he did. Like I saw him online, so I sent him a quick message being like, "Hi, I added you." And he's just like, "Okay, cool. Well, who is this?" I'm just like, "Yeah, it's that girl that, um commented on one of your videos about yada yada such and such." And he just immediately like clap back with, okay, which one though? I get a lot of comments on my videos. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's absolutely fair. I need to be more in depth. Hi, my name is Ashley and I've been playing this game since 2012 and I would love to help you through it. Short and sweet to the point. And then he was like, yeah, sure, okay. So after that, we played like, I think like one game of ARAM together. And while we were playing, he maybe got about like 1/3, no, not even, probably like maybe 1/4 of my actual like crazy personality. And it was crazy to me because he was actually laughing at like all of my crappy little one-lining jokes and everything like that. And he like, mentioned that maybe in the future that, he'll bring me on for recording, yada yada. And I'm just like, oh, that would actually be really cool. Then a few days pass, no communication. I don't want to bug him. Um, but I probably did. I probably messaged him a few extra times. I don't know. And then he messaged me a few days later saying that he wanted to get a group together for the KDA video that we shot, which was great. I was super excited to see his message. And so I asked, like, okay, who's gonna be what? And he's just like, okay, so I already got my editor is gonna be Kaisa. I'm gonna be Ari, obviously, and then I got another um watcher slash friend who's gonna be a collie. So I just need an Evelyn and a Seraphine. Okay, well, I'm not really great with Evelyn, so I'll take Seraphine. He's like, okay, cool, no problem. Do you know an Evelyn by any chance? And I'm just like, yeah, my boyfriend. So I obviously asked Ty. He hopped in and was just like, yeah, that's fine. And then came the first day of recording. And it was so nerve-wracking, but so exciting. And we all had such a great time together. And it was just a whole heap of fun. And then after that, that's when things like really started rolling for us, where like, the three of us, like me, Ox, and Shy, um, really became like recording partners and friends. So we all started like playing obviously off-screen games a lot together. Me and Shy especially, because it's like we would go and like grind out TFT games and such like that, and we would chat and vibe and stuff. Me and her started messaging more. Me and Ox started messaging more. We started doing more recording sessions. He started talking to me about like, oh, like I plan on having like a live stream this day. Will you be there to watch it? I'm just like, oh, heck yeah, man, that sounds great. So then that's when like our friendship like really actually started to blossom. It wasn't just, oh, he like, brought us on for a recording and that was it sort of thing. Like, no, we actually all became really good friends. And then he went on his trip to Hawaii. And as like as like a half joke but half real sort of thing, I told him like, "Oh, take me with you, da 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 da." But like, for real, can you like send me some pictures of Hawaii? Like that would be pretty lit. And he was just like, "Yeah, sure, no problem. I got you." And then throughout like the 10 days that he was gone, we were messaging all the time, like on a daily basis. Like, he would like pop up on my Discord. Unfortunately, I would be at work, but whatever. But he would be like, "Oh, you got a few minutes? Like, I want to tell you about my day. I want to tell you what we did today. I want to tell you about like the stuff that I recorded for the vlog. And I got like, like at least a dozen photos here to send you." And it was like this every single day. And I was just like, "Oh, heck yeah, man. Like, come on. Yeah, this is great." And it just, even though he was like far away, it was still so exciting to feel like I was like, living through him, doing all of these fun experiences in Hawaii, seeing all of the, pictures that he was sending me, how excited he was talking to me about like, oh, I did this for the vlog and I did this. And then we went on like a hike this day and we did this. And I'm just like, yo, that sounds all so amazing though. Like, really, that sounds truly amazing. And then when he got back, we obviously had like, some more recording sessions planned, and then obviously the past live stream. And it has just been such an enriching experience, honestly. Like at one point when me and him were talking personally, like, we've had like a lot of like heart to heart sort of things. And one of them, it just made me laugh so much because I was telling him like, thank you so much for, giving me this experience. I've always wanted to be a content creator, and I get told all the time that I have like, a fun personality, and it is like a dream that I've always wanted. And he just like immediately said back like the craziest but funniest thing. He literally like told me, well, thank you for not being like, like some 80-year-old Indian man trying to take my money or something like that. And I was just like, I was low-key thinking, how many times has this happened to this man? What? No. I'm like, no, of course, I don't want any money or anything. You don't got to give me any shout outs, no nothing. Like, I'm just happy to be here. Like, truthfully, I'm just happy to be here. And not just that, I'm happy that I found such good, like, recording partners and such good friends from this. And then when we brought Ty into it too, it's like I'm not only doing something fun and like getting like good experience out of it, I am creating lifelong friendships with the person that I love most. And I'm sure that not a lot of people know about me and Ty's relationship, but when we first started recording with them, we were just boyfriend and girlfriend. Now we're actually engaged. We've been together for 5 years and it's been, like ups and downs like every single relationship, but I wouldn't trade anything for the world. Um, and I was honestly the first person that like I was super excited to talk to this about other than like, my parents and like, my BFF back home. I messaged both of them and told them, and they were both just so crazy ecstatic for me, and it like almost brought me to tears. I was like, these people that I have never like physically met are so happy that we're happy. And like, like Ox is over there saying stuff like, oh, it's crazy how much like, I care for you when I've never even met you. It's like, like I have IRL friends who I'm not even this close with, but it's like, like I message you and Shy every single day because you guys mean a lot to me. And I'm like, that's not crazy whatsoever. Because to me, online friendships mean a whole heck of a lot more than IRL ones do. I mean, IRL ones are, of course, great, but it's like the online ones mean so much more to me personally because it's like, it's more spiritually enriching, I suppose, is like the best way. It's like, like it like feeds your soul, I guess. Because like, you have some person that you've never actually met before, but they care the world for you. And to me, like he thinks that it's like, oh, it's crazy how much like, I'm concerned about you and how much I am involved in like, like your personal life because I just barely got a new job too. And he's like here being my cheerleader on the sidelines, being like, oh, like tell me how your first day of orientation goes, tell me how your first day goes. I want to know this, I want to know that. And I'm just like, this is what friends do for each other. And I am so, so happy and so blessed that these two people, like, we formed this like three musketeers trio sort of thing that I was a part of, that I'm going to continue to be a part of. Like when he goes away, me and Shy, we're gonna talk constantly. I know we will, because me and her, like, she's my best friend, man. Like nobody's gonna tell me any different. She's my best friend, okay? And Morgan Ox, he's also become such a good friend of mine, like honestly, like just because of the age gap, I want to call it like, like a big sister, little brother sort of scenario, but no, 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 like we're just absolutely like the best of friends as well. Like I just want to say that I'm so happy that I got to be a part of this, that I'm so happy that we got to be like such good friends because of this. And I know that you got to go and do what you need to do to, grow as a person, and I am all for that. And I just want to really genuinely say thank you for everything that you have done for me and everything that you have brought like to the table for me. And I can't wait until you get back because like, we got a few things hopefully going to be in the works about like, being able to meet, being able to hang out. And I just, yeah, I just want to say thank you. And I love you guys, truly. I really do. And yeah, bye.